In the high-stakes world of elite horology, a watch is never just a way to tell the time. It's a silent language, a masterclass in engineering, heritage, and status. And when you are Lionel Messi, the man who has spent 2 decades redefining what is humanly possible on a football pitch, your wrist becomes a museum of excellence. While most superstars go for the loudest, most diamond-encrusted piece in the window just to prove they've arrived, Messi's collection is a surgical strike of if you know craftsmanship. We're talking about timepieces so rare they don't even appear in standard catalogs, and price tags that could fund an entire youth academy. Today, we're stepping inside the vault to explore the 10 most iconic watches owned by the GOAT. From the streets of Rosario to the neon lights of Miami, these aren't just accessories, they are symbols of time, legacy, and power. But here's the crazy part. As we go deeper into this list, the connection between the mechanics of the watch and the mechanics of Messi's mind becomes almost haunting. Number 1. Jacob & Co. Epic X Chrono Messi. To understand Messi's relationship with time, you have to start with the Jacob & Co. Epic X Chrono Messi. This isn't just a watch he bought, it's a watch he helped build. Limited to only 180 pieces worldwide, this $128,000 masterpiece is a high-octane tribute to the Argentine flag. It features a massive 47mm Grade 5 titanium case, but the real magic is in the details most people miss. Look closely at the dial. You'll see the light blue and white of the Alba Celeste, his iconic number 10 sitting boldly on the minute track, and his stylized M logo anchored at the 6 o'clock position. It's a polarizing piece, bold, technical, and unashamedly sporty. Most critics initially thought it was too much, but that's exactly the point. It represents the weight of an entire nation on his wrist. It's the watch of a man who knows that every second on the pitch is an opportunity to change history. Before we move on to the next level of this collection, I have to ask, if you had $128,000 to spend on a single item, would it be a watch or a supercar? Drop a comment below, I'm genuinely curious. Number 2. Jacob & Co. Epic X Chrono Messi Diamond Edition. If the first Jacob & Co. was a tribute to his roots, the Diamond Edition is a tribute to his throne. This is where we leave the world of sporty and enter the realm of pure, unadulterated luxury. Retailing at $150,000, this version takes that same 47mm architecture and elevates it with 36 baguette-cut white diamonds set invisibly into the 18K white gold. But here's the thing about Jacob Arabo, the man behind the brand. He doesn't do subtle. This watch is a technical powerhouse housing the JCAA05 skeletonized movement, but it's the optics that stop traffic. It's the kind of watch you wear when you've won everything and have nothing left to prove to anyone but yourself. Most people see the diamonds and think flash, but for Messi, it's about the alignment of excellence. Every diamond is perfectly color-matched, every cut is precise, much like a 30-yard free kick that finds the top corner with mathematical certainty. It feels less like a watch and more like a trophy you can wear to dinner. And speaking of trophies, if you're enjoying this deep dive into the GOAT's vault, hit that subscribe button. We've got plenty more secret collections to uncover, and you don't want to miss the Patek Philippe that costs more than a literal mansion coming up later. Number 3. Rolex Yacht-Master 40 Everose Gold. In the summer of 2021, the football world stopped spinning. Lionel Messi was leaving Barcelona. As he touched down in Paris to sign a staggering $80 million contract with PSG, all eyes were on his pen, but watch nerds were looking a few inches higher. On his wrist was the Rolex Yacht-Master 40 in 18K Everose Gold, a watch that costs roughly $30,000. Now, in the context of an $80 million deal, 30 grand is basically pocket change, but the choice was genius. It features the innovative Oyster Flex bracelet, Rolex's high-tech version of a rubber strap, which gave him a sporty, ready-to-work look, while the solid rose gold case reminded everyone exactly who was entering the building. It's a watch designed for the open sea, built to withstand salt, sun, and pressure. And let's be honest, the pressure of replacing a legacy in Paris is about as high as it gets. Most people miss this, but the matte black Syrachrome bezel actually makes the gold look deeper, more serious. It was the perfect new chapter watch, sophisticated, durable, and undeniably elite. If you were signing a contract that set your family up for the next 10 generations, what would be your signing day watch? I'd probably go with something vintage, but hey, I'm not Leo. Number 4. Rolex Submariner Date 116659 SABR. Now, if you thought the Yacht-Master was a statement, this next piece is a full-blown declaration of war. Meet the Rolex Submariner 116659 SABR. At $200,000, this isn't your neighborhood dive watch. Most Submariners are the ultimate tool watch, built for rugged utility, but the Sabre is a different beast entirely. It's crafted from solid 18K white gold and features a bezel set with 27 dark blue baguette sapphires and 11 baguette-cut diamonds. Most people look at this and see bling, but horology nerds see the Sabre reference, an off-catalog unicorn that Rolex only offers to their most elite clients. It's Messi in a nutshell. A core of pure high-performance machinery wrapped in an exterior of absolute brilliance. It's the watch of a man who can handle the deepest pressure, literally 300 meters of it, while looking like he just stepped off a runway. I've got to know, are you a fan of the factory-set diamonds on a Rolex, or do you think it's a bit too much for a sports watch? Let's settle this in the comments. Number 5. Rolex Cosmograph Daytona Panda. Now, we transition from the hyper-exclusive Sabre to a watch that every single collector on the planet lusts after, the Rolex Cosmograph Daytona, specifically the Panda 116500LN. On the surface, its $15,000 retail price seems like a bargain compared to the gems we've seen, but here's the reality. You can't actually buy one for $15,000. Unless you have Messi-level connections, the market price is nearly double that. It's nicknamed the Panda because of the stark contrast between the white dial and the black ceramic bezel and subdials. It's the ultimate if you know flex. It's functional, it's historical, and it's arguably the most balanced sports watch ever made. For Messi, this is his daily driver. It's the watch he wears when he's just Leo, the father and the teammate. Most people miss the fact that the Daytona was originally built for racing drivers, not footballers, but there's a shared DNA there: precision, timing, and the ability to perform under the weight of a stopwatch. It's clean, it's classic, and it never goes out of style, just like a clinical finish in the bottom corner. Number 6. Patek Philippe Nautilus Perpetual Calendar 5740 G1. While the Rolexes are impressive, this is where we enter the end game of watch collecting. The Patek Philippe Nautilus 5740 G1. At a retail price of approximately $266,000 and a market value that can soar well past $500,000, this is the first grand complication in the Nautilus line. To the untrained eye, it looks like a standard white gold sports watch, but to a collector, it's a mechanical miracle. It features a perpetual calendar, which means it tracks the day, date, month, and leap year cycle perfectly until the year 2100 without needing a single adjustment. It even shows the phases of the moon. But here's the crazy part. Patek Philippe managed to fit all 275 parts of that complex movement into a case that is only 8.42 millimeters thick. It is the slimmest perpetual calendar in their entire catalog. Messi wore this when he was named FIFA's best men's player, and it was a poetic choice. Like Messi himself, the watch is technically superior to almost everything else in existence, yet it carries itself with a quiet, effortless elegance. It doesn't need to scream to be the best. Most people see a blue dial. Those who know see the absolute pinnacle of Swiss engineering. Number 7. Patek Philippe Aquanaut Chronograph 5968A. If the perpetual calendar is Messi's suit and tie watch, the Patek Philippe Aquanaut Chronograph 5968A is his Sunday morning in Miami watch. Retailing for around $70,000, though currently trading for double that on the secondary market, this piece is famous for its vibrant orange accents. It comes with 2 straps, a classic black one and a loud, impossible-to-ignore orange composite strap. Most people think of Patek Philippe as a brand for stiff boardrooms, but the 5968A is built for action. It's a flyback chronograph, meaning you can reset the stopwatch with a single click without stopping it first, perfect for timing a sprint, or more likely, a rapid-fire counterattack. The grenade pattern on the dial is a signature of the Aquanaut line, giving it a rugged, textured look that says, "I'm expensive, but I'm not fragile." It's the ultimate high-end sports watch for a man who lives his life in the spotlight but still wants to play. And let's be real, only Messi can pull off a bright orange rubber strap while looking like the most sophisticated man in the room. Number 8.
Hublot Big Bang Tourbillon AFA Limited Edition. If the previous watches were about style, this one is about soul. After Argentina's historic 2022 World Cup victory, Hublot decided to immortalize the moment with a piece that is as exclusive as a World Cup winner's medal, the Big Bang Tourbillon Asociación del Fútbol Argentina, or AFA edition. There are only 24 of these. 24. To put that in perspective, there are more people on a matchday squad than there are people who own this watch. Valued at $80,000, it features a micro-blasted and polished purple-blue ceramic, a nod to the colors of the Argentine FA. But the real showstopper is the tourbillon at 6 o'clock. A tourbillon is a mechanical cage that rotates the escapement to counteract the effects of gravity on the watch's accuracy. It's a complication that takes hundreds of hours to master. Most people miss the subtle AFA logo and the 3 stars on the dial, representing Argentina's 3 world titles. It's not just a timekeeper, it's a piece of history that Messi can wear. It's loud, it's purple, and it's a reminder that sometimes the greatest things come in the smallest, most exclusive batches. 9. Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Chronograph Lionel Messi Limited Edition. To round out our list, we have to talk about the watch that cemented Messi's status as a connoisseur long before the Miami hype, the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Chronograph Lionel Messi Limited Edition. While the Royal Oak is an icon on its own, this 41mm masterpiece, limited to 1,000 pieces across 3 metals, is a collector's holy grail. Messi famously wears the rarest version, the Platinum and Tantalum model, limited to just 100 pieces. Valued at roughly $120,000, it's a masterclass in texture. Tantalum is a dense, blue-gray metal that's notoriously difficult to work with, giving the bezel a subtle, almost moody glow that sets it apart from any other Royal Oak. But here's the detail that makes enthusiasts lose their minds. For the first time in history, AP removed their signature tapisserie or waffle pattern dial and replaced it with a sleek, brushed anthracite finish. It was a bold move that mirrored Messi's own evolution, stripping away the noise to focus on pure clinical excellence. Even the presentation box is cinematic, shaped like a lacquered shoebox with Messi's signature inside. It's the ultimate full-circle moment for a man who went from being a kid who just wanted to play to becoming a partner with the most prestigious watchmaker in Switzerland. And that brings us to the end of our tour through the vault. From $15,000 classics to $266,000 mechanical miracles, Messi's collection is proof that time is the only thing more valuable than talent. Before you head out, I have to ask, which of these 10 watches would you pick if you had the GOAT's bank account for just one day? Was it the diamond-encrusted Submariner or the understated AP? Let me know in the comments. I'll be down there debating with you. And if you enjoyed this journey into the world of luxury, do us a favor, hit the like button, subscribe for more deep dives into the lives and legacies of the world's elite. Until next time, keep an eye on the clock, because as Leo knows, greatness is all in the timing. 10. The Rolex Daytona Barbie, or Ref 126538 TRO. To finish this documentary, we have to look at the watch that proves Messi isn't just a collector, he's a ghost. This is the off-catalog Rolex Daytona Barbie, and unless your name is on a very short list held in a vault in Geneva, you probably didn't even know it existed.
worth an eye-watering $800,000 to $900,000 on the secondary market. This piece was released in 2024 at the height of the pink hue craze, but it's far from a fad. It's crafted in 18K yellow gold and features a bezel set with 36 trapezoid-cut pink sapphires. But look at the dial. That shimmering pink face is accented by diamond hour markers and more diamonds set into the lugs and crown guards. Only about 10 of these are believed to exist worldwide. Most athletes would wear this to a red carpet. Messi wore it to watch an Inter-Miami match from the sidelines. It's a bold, colorful, and wildly expensive mic drop on the world of horology. It represents a man who has won everything, seen everything, and now simply enjoys the finer, rarer things in life, even if they happen to be bright pink. This collection isn't just about spending money. It's a timeline of a boy from Rosario who conquered time itself. From the early days of limited edition Audemars Piguets to the $900,000 unicorns of today, Messi's watches tell the story of a legacy that will be analyzed for centuries. If this journey through the world of the GOAT's wristwear fascinated you, do us a favor, hit the like button, subscribe for more deep dives into the lives and legacies of the world's elite. Until next time, keep an eye on the clock, because as Leo knows, greatness is all in the timing.